Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's good to have you here. The very first thing we're going to do is going to be how we've started out the last few lessons, and we're going to write out our numbers counting by 5 all the way up to 100. The reason why we're doing that is because you need to be able to count by 5s to be able to tell time and to count money. So I'm going to go ahead and set my alarm for 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. At the same time, I'm going to write it on my board so you'll be able to look just in case you may need some help. But go ahead and write it as fast as you can. And remember, it's okay if you don't make it by the time the buzzer goes off. This just helps me stay on track. Oh my goodness, I was only halfway done. All right, everybody, go ahead and keep working until you get all the way up to 100. Almost there. All right, here we go. Let's count by 5s together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Nice job. Let's do that one more time without using my marker to point to each one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to learn how to count by 2s. Counting by 2s is going to help us start to learn our multiplication facts. So, the very first number we're going to use is 2. Now, when we count by 2s, we are skipping a number each time. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to write out my numbers 1 to 10. You do not have to do this. I'm just going to show you how you start to count by 2s. Okay. We start here, 2. We're going to count 2 again. 1, 2. We're going to do it again. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Do you see how we skip over every number? So when you are counting by 2s, we're going to skip a number each time. So copy these down with me. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Each time we write a number, we skip the number. Here we skipped 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm kind of pointing to these empty spaces as the numbers we skip. Every time we count by 2s, there's a number in between that we don't say. Okay? So this is how you count by 2s. We're going to start doing this every day so our brain can start to remember it. We're going to see it as we write it. So we're going to start counting by 2s to help lay the foundation for multiplication later. Okay? So we're going to see it as we write it, and we're going to hear it as we say it. Count this with me. You ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Let's do that one more time, but I'm not going to point to the numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Nice job. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is count backward from 20. Counting backward from 20 helps us with our subtraction. So I'm going to write the number 20. And I want you to go count backward. 20, 19, 18. Okay? I'm going to set my alarm, so get your marker ready or your pencil. I want you to do this as fast as you can. I'm going to do it at the same time, and then we'll count it aloud together. On your mark, get set, go. If you get stuck, you can look at the board and see what number comes next. Otherwise, just look at your paper and do what you can. Keep working. I'm so proud of how well everyone's working. Oh no, time's up. I wasn't even done yet. That's okay, go ahead and finish up. And we're going to count backwards from 20. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice job. Let's do that one more time, but I'm not going to point to the numbers. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice job. Go ahead and clear your board or your paper, whichever one you happen to be using. Okay, the very next thing we're going to do is we're going to write some two-digit numbers. Remember, two-digit numbers have a ones place and a tens place. I'm going to give you the number. I'd like you to write it in standard form, draw the picture form, and the expanded form. So let's do an example together. The first number is 58. 58. 58 has 5 tens and 8 ones. We're going to show 5 10 sticks. This is our picture. We have 5 10 sticks and then 8 itty bitty little ones. Because ones are smaller than tens. Alright, and now we write in expanded form. We write the numbers that we say. We say 50 here, so we'll put 50. Here we say 8, so it'll be 50 plus 8. Nice job. I'm going to give you the next number. Get your pencil or your marker ready. 34. Write the number 34. Now go ahead and draw a picture and do expanded form. This probably doesn't take you very long. Here we go. Let's do 3 10 sticks and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. And when we write it in expanded form, we say 30. So we write the number 30. And then we say 4. So 30 plus 4. Nice job. We're going to do one more. I'd like you to do 67. 67. Here's 67. Go ahead and spend the next few seconds drawing the picture and doing it in expanded form. 67. All right, here we go. You need 6 10 sticks and 7 ones. Well, I'm going to erase that little one because that one looks a little messed up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. And when we write it in expanded form, we write what we say. So we say 67. So we write 60 plus 7. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is next number. I am going to write down 3 numbers. Please copy these on your paper or on your board. The very first thing we're going to do is read that number, and then after that I want you to write the number that comes after it. Go ahead and read this number. What does this say? Say it out loud. 71. Nice job. So if we count 71, what number comes next? Can you write it? 71, 72. Nice job. All right, here we go. Can you read this number? Say it out loud. 84. 84. Nice job. What number comes next? When we count, we say 84, 85. Nice job, everybody. Let's do one more here, okay? Read this number. Say it out loud. 45. Nice job. The reason why we say it out loud is because it helps our brain remember. Okay? Now what number comes after 45? Let's count. 45, 46. Nice job. We're going to do this a little bit each lesson coming up because this process right here, believe it or not, is going to help us count money. So we're going to practice that skill. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to learn something new today. This might be a review for some kids or something new for other kids. Either way, that's okay. We have been learning about place value, that this is the ones, and the next one is with the tens. So we're going to learn about the next place value. Okay? The next place value is the hundreds place value. When you count 98, 99, 100, something happens. Another number is added to the number you write. Let me show you. This is 98. 98 has 9 tens and 8 ones. The next number, 99, still has 9 tens but 9 ones. The next number becomes 100. We write 100 with a 1, a 0, and a 0. If we say 100, we can't do this because this is 10. Okay? This 100 has 0 ones, 0 tens, and 100. This is a new place value. So anytime you say 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, there's always going to be 1, 2, 3 numbers. Let's practice that. I'd like you to write your hundreds all the way up to 1,000. What? That's crazy. Not really. 100. If this is how you write 100, this is how you write 200. All you do is just change the 1 to a 2. Then you write 300. This is craziness. It really is this simple. I bet you guys can write the next one. 400. I'd like you to write these with me. 500. 600. 700. 800. I bet you guys have picked up on the pattern already. Ooh. Let me erase that 0. That 0 looks kind of funky. Sometimes I make mistakes when I do this, and that's okay. 800. 900. And then when we get to 1,000, there's not 3 numbers, there's 4. So what we're going to be doing is all the numbers between 100 and 1,000 we're going to be working on. Okay? So let's count that. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. All you do is you read the number here as 100, and then you read this number as your 2-digit number. Let me show you what I mean. Here. This number right here, these 2 digits, you already know how to say. What does that say? 27. Perfect. We've been doing that for a lot of lessons. Now you have this extra number, and all you have to say is say that number and then say 100. So when we read this number, we say 127. That's it. Just like this number here. If I did this, we say 100, 19. Here's another one. 130. Here's one more. 107. That's it. So we're going to start adding on our hundreds place value to our work. Nice job. Go ahead and clear your board. I'm going to say a number, and I'd like you to write it. You ready? 128. 128. 128. That's it. Let's do the next one. 156. 156. Perfect. Here's your last one. 170. 170. Nice job. We're starting to get up into our hundreds place value here. Okay, so you're going to start to see that in your extra work over the next few days and in our lesson. Go ahead and clear your board. Now the reason why that's important is because we are going to start adding and subtracting bigger numbers. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do is to practice our touch points so that everyone can remember how to do them. So I'd like you to write down your numbers 1 to 9. Now, some of you guys may be familiar with touch points, some of you may not. The reason why we do touch points is because a lot of kids struggle to memorize their math facts. So they struggle to memorize something like this. Say 4 plus 5. And what kids do is they put their pencil down and they count on their fingers. Counting on your fingers is not wrong. It just makes you very slow when you add and subtract. So one of the ways that I have learned that helps me, because I don't have my math facts memorized, is to actually count on the number, which makes it faster for your brain. And we are all about training our brain. So this right here, you just need to learn how to touch on the numbers. So on the 1, it's 1. On the 2, it's 1, 2. On the 3, it's 1, 2, 3. On the 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we draw the lines, we're going to touch on both sides. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wherever you see a line, that means you're going to touch it twice. The 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice job. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I'd like you to rewrite those underneath the ones you just copied, or on your paper if you haven't copied these yet. One time to get your brain to remember. On your mark, get set, go. I want you to write the numbers and I want you to put the dots on them. This is to help your brain remember how to touch them. Because the next thing we're going to do is do our adding and subtracting. And if you can learn to touch, then you'll do really well with the adding and subtracting. It will be a lot faster for you. And our goal is to make you faster, but also accurate. Accurate means that you're getting the right answer. You're not getting the wrong answer each time. Okay? So this is our goal. We're going to practice this for a few more lessons until everyone has it memorized. Go ahead and clear your board. Here's your first problem. Okay? Go ahead and copy this down. And I'd like to go ahead and add it. When we add it, you circle the big number. And then you count on the other number. I'm going to go ahead and start. You should be about finished. Look at how quickly I can do this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to put my 3 down. I cannot put 2 numbers here. I have to carry my 1. I'm going to circle my big number. I'm going to say 7. Sorry, that's not 7. 3, 4, 5. My answer is 53. Look at where my marker made little marks. This is just like this right here. Okay? I did not have to draw the lines on my 6, but I knew because this is how you draw the lines that that's how I would touch on the 6. This is how we use those touch points. Okay? Here's your next one. Go ahead and copy this down. 43 plus 73. We're going to do our adding. You circle your big number. If 3 and 3 are equal, you circle the top one. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Write that down there. I do not put a 1 up here because it's only 6. It's not 16. Okay? Here I'm going to circle my big number. It's okay that it's on the bottom. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number just like we were learning. It says 116, just like we were learning before. Nice job, everybody. So if you look at these adding columns, if 7 plus 6 equals a 2-digit number like 13, we put the 3 here and we put the 1 all the way up here. If it's just the 1 number, you just put it down here. And sometimes this last column is going to be a 2-digit number, but there's no more numbers here. We're all done. So if you're all done with your numbers here, you put the whole number down. Go ahead. This looks like a mess. Go ahead and clear your board. Okay. The next one we're going to do is going to do 2 subtraction problems. The first problem I'd like you to do is 87 minus 35. Okay. Now when we subtract, remember we're counting down. This is why we practice counting backwards from 20, 19, 18, okay? Is because we need to know how to count backwards when we subtract. I'm going to circle my big number, 7. Now we're not going to say 7, 8 because we're subtracting, so we got to go down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Put my 2. Nice job. Here we're going to do 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I just made a mistake. Sometimes kids make that mistake and start counting up instead of down. And I just did it out of habit. So I got to train my brain that when I see this, subtraction, okay, it means to count down. You need to draw a little arrow to help you remember that's okay. I had to. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, our answer is 52. That's excellent. Okay. We're going to do this. I know I introduced it, but we're going to do it again. What if we had 82 minus 35? Now, I used the word for this in the last few lessons. That word is regrouping. Regrouping means that you have to make things into new groups. You have to group it again. Column versus this column. If you see here, my big number's on the top, okay? Over here, I'm going to circle my big number. It is on the bottom. The big number is on the bottom. When the big number is on the bottom, you have to borrow. Borrow is another way of saying regrouping. So the big number is on the bottom, so I have to borrow. This 2 is too small. I can't subtract 2 minus 5. It's just not possible. So I have to make that 2 bigger, and I do that by putting a 1 in front of it. Just like I took a 1 from this column to this column. Now I'm going to take 1 from this column and go backward. So I'm going to make that a 12. Now, you can't just magically make a 1 there. Okay? In math, you always have to prove it. You always have to show where you got it from. And we took that 1 from the 8. So we're going to cross that 8 off because it's not an 8 anymore. We took 1 away from it. When we take 1 away from a number, we just go down 1. And 8 is going to go down to 7. Now when you look at this, is 12 bigger than 5? Yes. Now we can subtract. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Nice job. Here I'm going to circle a big number, which is 7, and subtract. 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay? Nice job, everybody. I appreciate all your attention today. You guys have a good day, and I will see you again soon. Don't forget, if you'd like some extra practice, they're available after the video.